Welcome to our internal HR tool, in which it simplifies how you can manage your payrolls, vacations, and more. Let me walk you through the application and its different features. First, as an employee, you log in into the application using your number and password. You're first introduced to the dashboard. The dashboard here enables you to manage your requests, leaves, and more. So you can request different kinds of leaves from this menu here, and also you can select the people that can be notified of your vacations. Of course, by default, your manager is notified, but if you'd like to add more people, for example, like a team leader, you also have the dates that you selected shown here. You can add certain notes, and you know your own balance, like the current balance that you have and what's remaining after you've submitted your vacation or kind of leave that you've selected. Okay. Similarly, you can request a mission. A mission is something that like work from home or something like that, and you have also some other features that you can add. You have the dashboard. The dashboard here enables you to view your own status, so that, for example, you are aware of like this date that you haven't entered any data, and the status is unknown. So you need to add information like leave, work from home. What's your status during that date? When we scroll further, you see, of course, these are the indications for the colors here, the colors used in the dashboard. Okay, after that you can see the status of your requests. You can see whether they are approved or not, whether you've received a note from your manager. So these are highlighting some kind of notes. You can view your request, and you can cancel the request if it's a future request, it's not a past one. You can of course use these kind of features to analyze the data more, to know more about your previous vacations or missions. You have here the balances, the different balances for annuals and other kind of leaves. When we go to attendance, it's basically showing you the aggregate of all of that. So you know, like in a certain month of a certain year, the percentages of your work, your missions, your leaves, and so on. How many days you've taken as vacation, and so on. Here you have a more detailed view, like you started your day at a certain time and ended at a certain time. You can download the data to analyze the data more. You have your payroll information. So as an employee, you can download the data. You can view your payslip and download a PDF of that. You are also you can see your own salary, and you have here the check, these kind of eyeballs that you can enable or disable to show your own salary. Here are certain. This part is dedicated for the financial team, which they can upload the salaries for all employees. They can create this, like edit the template before, so they use assign kind of a template so that they can edit it and upload it in Excel. It's kind of a bit complex, but I'm just showing you the process a bit quick. But it simplifies a lot of finance work, in which here you can upload the data. Let's suppose that you've already uploaded the data as now you can upload the data as a finance representative, and you can double check the data. Of course, I'll need to add a feature here so that you can edit the data instead of downloading them again and re-uploading them. You will submit the data for another person to review it, so that two persons are reviewing the same data. You need two eyes to review, because it's important. Once it's reviewed, the data will be sent back to you, so that you can have a final check. You can complete the review, submission in progress, and now after submitting the data, you can submit the payroll. So submitting the payroll means you will be sending the pay slips to employees. So now you have the data on the system, you have the salary data of employees. Now you are submitting the payroll, sending the pay slips to employees, which, as explained before, are shown here. So this part is for both the finance team. Of course, this part will not appear this section will not appear to the normal employee, and this part will be would be for all employees, including the finance team. This part requires a bit of modification, but it shows the data for the salaries for the employees. If you want to, as a finance representative, to view this data. Okay, all right. So far, so good. Okay, as a manager, you can, or as an HR representative, you can add an employee. You can different kinds of employees. You have a new employee, someone who has been terminated, like a former employee that is getting back or going back to the company, and would like to add this information. What else you can do? You can edit departments and job titles. You have also the activity log to see who edited the data. This is important for avoiding or to check or rectify any mistake that might have happened. All right, here you as a manager, you can of course create leaves for employees on their behalf. You can check the vacations. Yeah, amazing. Thank you. All right. Just a second. Okay. Okay, so you can, as a manager, you can create leaves, approve requests, so you can select the different kinds of, of course, this should check all of the employees. You can select different kinds of requests and approve them. This saves you a ton of time, because if you're managing like a team of 30 people, how would you just manually approve all of them? If you'd like to manually approve, of course you can do that. You can approve manually and send, for example, if you're rejecting a certain request that doesn't make sense to you as manager, you can add some notes and to the employee and add, click the reject button. Okay, of course, everything requires some kind of confirmation, or certain parts of the application requires confirmation so that you are confident or sure about what you're doing. Okay, we have certain things like holidays and bridges that we can add to the system, and of course this can be added by the HR team. You can have the leaves request, the leaves history, in which you know what you've approved, what you have rejected. You can search for employees here. Similarly, you have the missions management. The missions are a bit similar to vacations and vacations and other types of leaves. So you can create a mission here, approve certain missions like work from home. Finally, you have the profile for the employee. So the profile here shows the information, and you can edit certain information for yourself as an employee, and for certain other data that I will not be showing here, you can request. So if I were to scroll down, you can request edits. It will be showing some information that I'm not required. It wouldn't make sense for me to share at the moment. And of course, you can have your logout. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I expect some kind of feedback. If you like this kind of demonstration, just hit like. If you didn't like it, I would recommend you leaving feedback. That would help me so much. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you and have a wonderful day.